welcome to the Moment of Heart Talk with Oge, a platform that talks about different issues in different forms of relationship and how to handle them. It has been a while in the studio and I'm happy to come back on board. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. Follow us on our Twitter, Instagram, and Heart Talk Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to be getting our subsequent posts on Heart Talk. That will help to build your relationship, strengthen your relationship, and also give you a marriage without tears. Remember, knowledge is power. So in today's episode, we are going to look at one of the causes of marriage failures. You know, in the Bible, in the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, God said it's not good for a man to be alone. Then God made a helpmate for him. Now, if you look at the word helpmate, we are going to look at what it means. It talks about suitable helper. So if you look at Eve was a suitable helper to Adam before the enemy came in, because God made the choice himself. So in getting a helper, we are going to look at who is suitable for you. So that brings us to the topic of today, mismatch. So one of the problems of relationships today is mismatch in relationship or in marriage. So when we talk about mismatch, we're looking at faulty, unsuitable. So if someone is unsuitable for you, that means that person is not compatible with you. A lot of people have made this mistake by getting involved with someone that is not suitable. That means we have gone contrary to what the Bible has said. God knows what we need. And that a lady has a beautiful face doesn't mean that she is suitable. That a man is wealthy doesn't mean that he is suitable. How to avoid mismatch? Number one, be patient in your selection. Allow God to take the lead. When you are trying to make a decision of who to marry, take it up to God. Because God that made everybody knows who we are, and He knows the stuff we are made of. So take it up to God in prayer until you get the inner conviction. Then the next one is, don't look at the facial value. I know everybody is beautiful, but that the lady is beautiful facially doesn't mean that she is suitable. So always look out for the qualities you need in somebody. That a man is wealthy, he has made the whole cash, doesn't mean that he is the suitable man for you. So always look at compatibility. Look at emotional compatibility. Look at social compatibility. Look at spiritual compatibility. And at the same time, look at mental compatibility. There are many people that are beautiful, but when you come to their mental ability, you see that they are zero. But they are zero for you doesn't mean that they are not good for other people. So look at someone that you look at and say, yes, we can reason together. We can share the same value, we can say the same thing, and we have the same likeness for the same thing. Now, see, there are people in a relationship that keep fighting over one thing. So if you're in a relationship, what you like is part of the main things that the other person hates. So you know that you are never compatible. Then another one is, you don't marry out of rush. I got married to this lady, or I got married to this man because everybody wanted him or her. That everybody is going out for one commodity doesn't mean that that commodity is the best for everybody. You know, a young man came for counseling last time and he said he was having issues with a wife, and I asked him why he got involved. He said everybody was after this lady. So I concluded that the lady was good for everybody. So I got involved, I got married, and now began to see another thing. So what everybody is going out for might not be good for you. So you have to calm down and check what you want in a person. It is very important. Then another one is that you shouldn't get involved as a result of trying to help out. You know, some people have married because, oh, I just wanted to help him. I just wanted to help her. You know, by the time you get involved, you now see that you don't have enough capacity to keep helping in the course of marriage. Because marriage is a lifetime affair. So if you know that you are not being genuine in your love, you are not getting committed because you just know that, oh, I want to share my life, because marriage is sharing life. So I want to share my life with this person. You will see that a lot of things that will come out of that marriage, you can't take them. Because marriage needs work. And if you get involved with someone you are not ready to share life with, I want to tell you that there are certain things, even you yourself, you'll be surprised at the attitudes you will be bringing out in that marriage. Because sometimes you see people doing what they never wanted to do. Why? Because they got involved into what they were not meant to get involved into. So it is very important. With these few reasons, we can avoid mismatch in relationship. The peradventure you have entered and you see that, oh, I made a mistake. There is a way out. There is hope if the tree is cut down. So what is the hope? You have to go back to God. Go back to God and cry to God, who is the maker of all things, who is the maker of everybody. Say, Lord, I know I've made a mistake. You don't keep pointing out or bringing out the weakness of your partner. It doesn't solve any problem. Nagging every time doesn't solve problems. What can give you the solution is going back to God. So be patient enough. Wait unto the Lord until your answer comes. It is very, very important if you have made a mistake of choosing wrongly. Then another one is that you don't keep repeating one thing over and over. You have to try to correct them in love. A lot of people have made the mistakes of trying to correct what they think, oh, imposing correction on somebody. You can't impose correction on anybody. People change when they want to change. When they see the reason to change, they change. So you don't just think that, I'm just marrying this person because I know I have the ability to change him or her. You have no ability to change anybody if that person has not decided to change. So correct them in love. And one of the things that will make you to go through the process with ease is by trying to look onto their areas of strength. In everybody, there is an area of strength and there is an area of weakness. So look out from their weaknesses and look onto their strength. Because if you look onto the strength, that area will cover the other areas the person is not doing well. And at the same time, don't keep saying what they have done wrong over and over. It doesn't help to solve problems. Try to magnify the areas of strength. Amplify the areas of their strength. And keep doing, because what you keep saying, or what you keep saying, you will see more of that thing. So it is very important in relationship, and pray always. The Bible says, I say unto you, pray, and it will help you. Pray more and talk less. Pray about everything and worry about nothing. I believe that these points have helped us in, number one, in selection of who to marry, in order not to make mistakes of mismatch. And at the same time, if you have made such a mistake, you also, these few points can at the same time help you in correcting such mistakes. Thank you for being part of this episode, and don't forget to follow us in our social media handles, and remember to share to help someone who is passing through this problem. As a counselor, I've counseled a lot of people, and I believe that this episode will as well help them. Thanks.